everybody. It's your girl Nell, and I am live. This is a Simply Nell's Tiny Studio live today. I am live, y'all. It is hot. Mm. I am sitting in my truck today. I'm waiting on the Tiny Studio assistant. She is planning to study. She wants to become a veterinarian. So, she's learning some things about being a veterinarian. We are at a some type of county pet resource place or something like that, and she wants to um, she plans to volunteer here, so she's here for orientation and whatnot. And I am in the truck hanging out right now. I'm going to tell you, it is hot out here in Florida land. It is very, very hot. This afternoon, well, this morning, I attended my daughter-in-law, um, my future daughter-in-law's, graveside services for her big brother. So I want to send out a love and a shout out to Janae and her entire family. Um, we were at this historic cemetery here in the Tampa Bay area called Mayberry, and it was a very sobering type of situation for me because I noticed straight off that there were not grave markers, there were grave markers of slaves there. And I noticed them right away. And as I approached them, I could feel this energy coming from that area. And I had to apologize to the ancestors for, walking on that sacred ground there and walking amongst the stones there, and I feel that, well, from what I could see, I don't think some people had the same um, type of feeling of respect for our ancestors the way that I did. I think it's really important when you go into places that houses the earthly remains of people. I think that we should respect that, because they once walked this earth and they had families and they loved and they did all the things that we do right now walking this planet. So when you're going into a cemetery, especially a historic cemetery, you have to always be mindful and conscious of the people that are there, the spirits that are there. And so as I was heading towards the graveside services, I made sure that I said a prayer, and I asked for forgiveness for walking so close to the ancestors' final, where their earthly remains rested. And that was very important to me to do that. And then even after the service, I went over and I touched the stones and I said a few words to let them know that I see them, I respect them, and that even though their names may have been forgotten, because there are no names on the slave markers, but I wanted them to know that they have not been forgotten. Not at all. Did you guys get a chance to see the presidential debates last night? Oh, my face is shiny because, it's hot. It is hot out here. But it's hot in Florida, but it's basically hot everywhere from what I understand. But anyhow, I got a chance to watch the presidential debates last night with Mr. Trump and President Biden, and I watched for the first 10 minutes. I was thoroughly disgusted, and then, I turned to something else. And, I turned it back after a few minutes. I turned back to the debate. But oh, well, happy birthday to you. Is your name Thea B? Tell me how to pronounce your name, and I will wish you a happy birthday. But happy birthday anyhow. Today is also my bestie's birthday. Her name is Nikki. So if Nikki, if you get a chance to watch this later on today on the replay, I love you, sis. Happy birthday. Um, yeah. Anyhow, I watched the debates, and I was just, thoroughly disgusted. The reason why I was disgusted was, well, the first and primary reason, I was more so disgusted at CNN than the two people that were uh, a part of the debate, which was Trump and Biden. And what I did not like is that, if you're going to have moderators, um, they should be doing their job. That was my first thing. And the second thing that did not sit well with me about the debates is that um, there was no fact checking when a question is asked and then the question is answered and the candidate or the person that's debating comes and gives an answer or reply that is not factual, that is a outright lie, then that should be disputed right away. And it doesn't mean that you argue with the candidate. It means that you just say, well, according to W, X, Y, and Z, this is the facts here. What you just said was not a fact. Um, and you don't have to necessarily say that the person is lying, but you can also point out in a very respectful way that that is not a fact. And I feel that CNN, as a supposedly respectable journalist or journalistic outlet, media outlet, they dropped the ball on that part of fact checking. And I don't know why people have such an aversion to fact checking anyway. I just believe that nowadays we're living in a topsy turvy society where everything that's right is now wrong and what's wrong is right. And my grandmother used to say that there was going to come a time in a day where this would happen, where what's correct, what's right is going to be wrong. And if you say, well, this is right, the sky is blue, and someone can say, no, it's not, the sky is really purple, and they can argue you down about it and make you feel bad for saying that the sky is blue when we all know that the sky is blue. So I just feel like fact checking is a big thing. And I think that if you want to get out here and you want to so-called be a servant of the people, you have to have some type of moral fiber or moral compass. And I'm not trying to say that we want our politicians to be perfect, but we do want them to be of more good high moral character, which means that we should be able to trust them. If we're going to give them our vote, we pay taxes that helps to pay their salary, then we should expect certain things and we should receive those things. And like I said, the person who owns CNN is a Trump supporter, which is probably one of the reasons why there was no fact checking last night. So Trump got a chance to get away with saying whatever he wanted to say as far as, non facts, or what Kelly Conway likes to call alternative facts. Are there really alternative facts, or are alternative facts really lies? So basically, I feel people who, if you are already, you've already made your mind up, then last night's debate was of no consequence and was probably just sheer entertainment for you. If you were on the fence about who you wanted to vote for, then last night you probably, made up your mind. So like I said, we live in a topsy-turvy society, honey. I'm gonna tell you like this: if if this was any other time period in history, you know some of the stuff that people were saying last night, nobody would have gotten, somebody, you wouldn't have gotten away with that. And I have one other question too. I have one other question about what happened last night on the debates. My other question is this: what are exactly black jobs, black and Hispanic jobs? If you can tell me what a black job is, comment down in the comment section and let me know what a black job is or what a Hispanic job is. And all these millions of immigrants that are coming into the country, let me know what black jobs they are taking. I want to know. I mean, and where are these black jobs found? Am I currently working a black job? I don't know. Oh my goodness. So, that's what's going on with me today. Those are the things that I'm thinking about today. Um, Anyhow, I was planning to head to Hobby Lobby later on today or maybe um, tomorrow because I hear they're having some type of clearance sale going on, and it is the month of June, so it may be time for me to head over there. But I don't buy a lot of yarn anymore from Hobby Lobby when there are big clearance sales like this, because the thing is that I have a tiny studio. So going to Hobby Lobby and seeing yarn for sale for like 50 cents or 99 cents, 89 cents, $1.25, seeing things like that is really, really exciting. And a couple of times I've actually gone to the Hobby Lobby clearance and has just bought like 50 skeins of yarn, various kinds of yarn, and really enjoyed experimenting and exploring those different textures that I really would normally not purchase because they are expensive. However, when Hobby Lobby has this yearly, or I think it happens twice a year, when they have their clearance sales, you get a chance to explore and expand your horizons as far as different types of yarns and textures and fibers and things of that nature. However, the tiny studio is tiny, and I'm really trying my best to become a minimalist in the tiny studio. I really don't want a lot of clutter, and I wonder if it has to do with getting older, maturing, and whatnot. I really don't need a whole lot of things in the tiny studio, just the basics, just the basic things. And when I hit the Hobby Lobby and I hit the yarn section, and I take a look at the clearance, what they have on clearance or have on sale, I have a list already of what I want, and they're basically things that I need for the current projects I have in the tiny studio. But I'm not going to buy like 20 skeins of cotton yarn when I know that I'm not going to use them. I'm going to leave that yarn there for people who want them. No, this is not an indictment on people who, some YouTubers call them yarn hoarders and this and that and the other. No, this is just my thing. I don't need to have a whole bunch of clutter. I'm trying to get rid of the clutter in my tiny studio, and I've been doing well with only purchasing the yarn that I need for projects on tap, not for future projects. Because see, that's another trap that you can fall in when it's clearance time at Hobby Lobby. You can see, beautiful yarns for sale. You say, oh, that yarn's on sale for like $1.25. Let me buy 20 of those. Let me put 20 of those in my basket, and I'm going to make a blanket with that. And then, the yarn sits for like a year or so because you have not yet gotten around to making the blanket, right? So I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that again because I still have yarn from previous yarn hauls, from the clearance racks of Hobby Lobby, and I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm talking about yarn hauls from like 5 years ago. That's why I'm only getting yarn that I need for a specific project. Speaking of specific projects, I am still working on making my bathroom towels. My bathroom, as you know, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel, I usually redecorate my bedroom and my ensuite. It used to be once a year, but after the pandemic, it became every 2 years. So the last time that I redecorated my bathroom and my bathroom, well, I should say the bedroom and the ensuite, that was in 2021. So it's gold. So it's gold. I think it is gold, and I want to say it was gold and black because my curtains are gold and black, and my bedding, the whole nine with the bedding is all gold, and the shower curtains and everything in the bathroom is gold. So I was really, I went gold crazy. This time I realized that in redecorating my bedroom with the ensuite, that I wanted to use colors that I had never used before. So one of my favorite color, as a matter of fact, my favorite color is purple. What I have on right now, that is my favorite color. And do you know, I do not have purple anywhere in my home. What a travesty. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever had the color purple in my home at all. So I decided that my bedroom and ensuite are going to be purple. So I purchased some really beautiful purple, they're velvet shower curtains to go in my bathroom. They are so, so beautiful. And then I bought these shower curtain hooks that are purple. They look like diamonds to for the curtains. So they are so, so beautiful. I love the curtains. I love the entire look. I just bought some more shelving for the bathroom, and I'm going to order some purple bathroom accessories. So, when I change colors, I change up my bathroom. I change up the bathroom. I really do. So, I saw a set on Amazon that are really, really beautiful. They look like Fostoria glass. They are, the toothpaste holder, cotton swab holder, container. It was another container. I think you could put maybe bandages in the container. Um, Soap dispenser. They were all glass, and they were like this beautiful deep purple. I saw it on Amazon, and I believe I'm going to go ahead and order them today. So they should be here. I should get them probably within by Monday. And then I have a whole honey-do list. So I should say a honey and sun please do list. So I'm going to have them get the shelving together for the bathroom over the weekend, and then trust me, this is crazy, but I have bags upon bags upon bags of towels that I picked up over the past 6 months, and I have other accessories to go into that bathroom. So hopefully this weekend I'll have everything set up and done. I saw some really cool plush Chanel deep purple. It's called plum, but it looks like a really deep purple bath rug. And it came in a set of three. What I really been looking for also are the toilet tank covers. You remember how we used to have toilet tank covers? I've been looking for them, but the ones that I have found are made of some type of foam material. I just want a nice fluffy looking toilet tank cover, And then I found this gold tray that I want to put on top of that toilet tank, and I'm going to put some candles, and maybe well, that's what I had bought. I bought candles, those really nice scented candles that come in like a little jar. I saw them at Home Goods, and then I ordered some on what's that place called? Serena and Lily. Have you heard of Serena and Lily? I ordered some candles from them as well. I'm thinking about trying their linen and see if it's really as good as they're pumping it up to be. I want to see how good their linen is. But yeah, so I have a honey-do list and a son, could you please do this for me list. So hopefully those things will get taken care of. In redoing my master bedroom with what we're calling now a primary suite, I was thinking of my headboard just came. So I have I want to say it's a gray headboard, and I'm going to order a silver bed set to go on top of my bed. So I'll have the comforter, the duvet, the shams, the bed skirt, all of that stuff. And it's a beautiful, beautiful silver. I can't think of the design, but it's the exact same company and design of my the bedroom set that I have right now. And when that comes, I'm going to take my original, or what's on the bed right now, the gold. I'm going to take that to the dry cleaners. And when it gets done, I'm going to donate it to the Salvation Army or the Goodwill, one of the two. Uh, those are my plans for this weekend. What I have going on today. Um, and then of course, I have homework to do. I really haven't done any homework since the my practicum ended, because I got kind of, weighed down with all of the the schoolwork and reading and doing research. And when I study, I just don't study what is the professor gives to me and the optional readings that the professor has outlined for each assignment. I do that, but then I also do my own auxiliary research as well. So I'm kind of, you know, packed. I kind of, I'm not, I don't want to call it burned out, because I'm not burned out. I just need a semi break these next few days since the practicum, because the practicum was really intense. It was very, very intense. The group sessions that we had, the one-on-one sessions that we had, it was just really intense, very, very intense. So, but I have to get back to homework this weekend. I need to get back to my homework, get back to my studying and whatnot. But that's what's been going on with your girl Nell. That's what I'm up to right now. And so, like I said, purple is my favorite color. But I have a few purple pieces in my wardrobe, but I'm on a weight loss journey. So my wardrobe is basically dark. I have to be honest with you. My wardrobe kind of changed within the last 20 years, I should say. Is that it changed from being colorful to dark, and I'm coming out of the darkness per se. And with me losing weight, and I'm on this weight loss journey, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about myself. I'm starting to feel really, really good about colors and becoming a colorful woman again. And so, like, I have on this beautiful purple wrap dress. As you can see, it's really cute. I really like this. I'm thinking about buying it or ordering it in maybe an orange, because they had orange, pink, and yellow. So I recently ordered a pink dress, and it's not exactly a wrap dress. It's like a scoop neck dress, and I'm really starting to get back into colors. It's really allowing my artistry, or my sense of who I am as a designer, allowing that to shine and getting out of my own way is what I want to say. I want to get out of my own way. I want to be able to I just can't really describe it to you how I feel, because with this process that I'm on of shedding weight, I'm also losing a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, a lot of things that I kept bottled in. I'm allowing those things to come out. I'm sifting through it and tossing it away, because one of the things that I learned after losing my mother-in-law unexpectedly from cancer, and then the next month finding out that my husband had cancer, I'm learning that every day that we have is truly a gift. Nothing is promised to us. Nothing at all is promised. And we have to stop acting as if tomorrow is a given, because it's not. It really isn't. You don't know what's going to happen within the next hour or so. I don't know what's going to happen in another. I can't predict what's going to happen within the next 5 minutes. I really can't. No one can. So every minute that we're here, that we're alive, we have to make sure that we're taking advantage of it. Like I'm on live right now, um, doing the thing that I really love the most. Doing this. What I'm doing right now is something that I've had a love for since I was 12 or 13 years old. This is part of my walk. This is part of who I am. So that's one of the reasons why I've started wearing colors again, getting out of my own way, snapping out of this depression because I am a curvy woman. You know, my goal is to become a healthier woman. My goal is to be able to get back to walking 6 miles a day. That's my goal. That's my goal. So while I am working towards that, in my mind, I'm already there. In my mind, I'm already there. I see myself wearing a size 14, 16 dress. Okay? In my mind, I'm already there. I'm already there. So sometimes we have to, in our, until we reach our goal, we have to, in our mind, while we are taking active steps to reach our goal, we have to, in our minds, see the finish line, cross the finish line in our minds, because that's what's going to help motivate us to do what we need to do. And for me, I was always the girl who, I love clothes, I love fashion, I love dressing. When you talked about Nell, that was one of the first things you said about her, besides, that Nell is a beautiful person. That was the first thing that people would say about me, is that they love my sense of fashion. They love my sense of style, because it's truly unique to me. But once I got married, I started having children, I started raising a family, I had a home, all those things that come along with that, you start to lose yourself. You lose who you are, because you get caught up in life. You get caught up in being somebody's parent. You get caught up in being somebody's wife. You get caught up in being a homeowner, all of those things. And, you get lost. And that's something about women that I would like to, because a lot of us women, we get lost. We get lost. And, it's really hard to reconnect to our original, or our early. We have on many different hats, and we wear those hats on top of the person, or on top of the individual that we, before we became somebody's wife, somebody's mommy, you know. So I'm going to hop off of here. It's 29 minutes after the hour, and it says my phone is heating up. So I am going to continue to wait for my youngest daughter, the tiny studio assistant, to come along after her interview. And I just got a notice that 2 packages